Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day so far. I know it's almost 4 o'clock, so it'll be over before we know it, and we're halfway through the week. I went to a class at CVC called Mission Fit this morning, my second time going with Marissa. Awesome class, just like working out and focusing on like your spiritual health as well, like reading the scriptures while getting a good workout. Very good workout. Like I have not done cardio that hard in a really long time. So it was really good. And then I'm also in a Bible study. We're reading through a book and a series called The Quest, which has been really informative and really good for me to be a part of because I feel like we are all constantly on a quest. We can ask questions. You know, it's okay to question God. And I know I've mentioned that before. And I definitely have had some questions going through the first week of the quest. I did want to do this video about how God is really the only one who can soften a heart and change a heart. And I know that, I've been going to a recovery group and have learned that I am super codependent. I'm a saver, I'm a fixer. I try to fix people, I try to save people. I used to think and sometimes think that I can save them, I can get through to them. And, God has really shown me that I cannot do that. Only He can save them, only He can change them, only He can soften their heart. It could be family, it could be friends. We can lead by example. We can lead by, showing the light in the darkness, but we definitely cannot and will never be able to change them ourselves. Like prayer is so powerful and prayer moves mountains, but God does the work and will intercede and do the work that we cannot do. We throw our hands in the air, our hands are tied, like we have done everything we can do with this person, and we just, we feel like we're at the end of our rope, we're at a loss, and it's okay to disconnect. It's okay to put a healthy boundary down or remove yourself to protect your peace, protect your sanity. We are still called to be loving. We are still called to show love. Pray for those who persecute us, but we don't have to be all up in the vortex, in the tornado. Like Proverbs has a ton of wisdom about this and a ton of like verses about foolishness. And oftentimes we can act foolish and not even be aware of it. And we have to let the people who act foolish fall into their own pit. We're not going to push them in, but when they fall in their pit, we're not going to like sit there and mock them. We need to pray for them and encourage them to be in community, but we are not going to be directly all up in the tornado. So, if there is a present issue with a person that you may be facing, it's really important to realize that it's a heart issue, but it's not between you and them, it's between them and God. Something there might not be right. Something might be blocking the relationship with God, whether it's some kind of unconfessed sin, lust, greed, envy, jealousy, hatred, just whatever that may be is blocking that. And therefore, like, whatever deep wound is in there is really has nothing to do with you. It's really all inside of them. And when you try to step out of it, remove yourself out of it, put yourself into that position, you are able to kind of look at it differently from a different perspective. That we all have been there where we go through something, we have these deep, deep wounds, and we sometimes lash out, and we lash out at people we don't mean to lash out at, and we just say really hurtful and mean things. And I really hope that this can encourage you to know that the most important thing you can do is pray for that person. Pray for them to know the Lord better, to find Jesus, to really get to that point of intimacy with God where that wound that's in them does not need to be projected onto other people around them. Because it definitely does come down to the heart. We can say all the things we want to say. We can, say and do things, but ultimately God looks at our heart. He knows if our heart is truly for Him and truly for the right reasons or not. So I really hope that you guys are encouraged that, you have to lay people down and lay down what they've done, lay down what they're doing to Jesus and not engage and not react, because ultimately sometimes they want that. and you cannot react to things. You just need to continue doing what you're called to do, and don't let your light be dimmed. I mean, I know there are a lot of people who have come at me for doing my videos, who don't agree with me posting when I post on the internet. That's why they made the unfollow button or the unfriend button, the block button. It does not offend me when I get unfriended, unfollowed, or blocked because, some people aren't ready to hear the truth, and that's okay. But that does not mean I'm going to stop preaching or wanting to preach the truth or wanting to say the truth. I guess preaching isn't the correct word. I'm not like trying to be a preacher, but I'm not going to stop spreading the truth. There we go. I'm not going to stop spreading the truth just because some people might be having opposition towards it. Oftentimes, the people who have the most opposition towards it are the ones that end up watching it. And I'm glad because God is going to use it to do a work in their hearts that I cannot do. Maybe something I say can really start the process. And I hope that's the case. So, please continue to be encouraged and blessed. Pray for those people that you might be having some kind of issue with, and know that God can do all things. Nothing is too high for him, and nothing is out of his realm. And know that you need to surrender it and lay it down because you've done all you can do. And that's the important thing, is that you're showing love and showing forgiveness while still being wise and protecting your peace, protecting your boundaries. These are all very important things. So thanks you. Clearly I'm out of it from the workout this morning. It's been a pretty long day so far, and I'm still fighting some kind of sinus issue. I was extremely dizzy yesterday, kind of dizzy again today. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but hey, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm still here, Lord willing. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I hope this is helpful to you guys. It can provide some encouragement or shed some light on it, that really, you have to pray for that person and their relationship with God, because it's not between you and them. It's between God and them at the end of the day. So continue to stay blessed. Almost done with the work week. I hope the rest of your week goes well. I'll be at CVC again tonight for another group, and then probably going to Spencer's soccer game. I really enjoy watching him because he's really good. Today is our 5-month anniversary married. It sounds insane. I am counting the months, and it flew by, those 5 months. And I look at my grandparents who've been married for 59 years, and I aspire to have that, if that's in God's plan, Lord willing. Of course, that we make it to the end of that by that time of our lives, however long God wants to keep us on the earth. But I'm just so excited to continue on this journey with him. He's an incredible husband. He's compassionate, loving, godly, sweet, handsome, so many other things. He's everything I could have asked for and more. And I'm just really grateful for his support on my YouTube channel and everything else that I've done. And he's so hardworking, and I'm just so blessed to have him in my life. So thank you guys for watching. I look forward to doing my next video. Please share this with those who you think might need it. Feel free to comment with any prayer requests or anything that you want to ask. And I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.